right now, Live Copter 3 looking over a big event at Folsom Lake College. Thousands turning out and lining around neighborhoods. This is for Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders and New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. They're on their tour fighting oligarchy. It's a speaking tour. As we pull out right here, you're going to be able to see that these people are snaked through neighborhoods. We counted it more than a mile long. Now, oligarchy, by definition, means a small group having control of a country. Now, this nationwide tour is directly targeting President Donald Trump's administration. Thanks for joining us here at 4. I'm Curtis Meng.
And I'm Andrea Flores. We've seen this tour going through Los Angeles, also making a stop at Coachella over the weekend. This big event in Folsom, it doesn't start until 6, but take a look. We saw people lined up in their chairs since this morning waiting to get in. Doors opened just a half hour ago. We do have live TV coverage from inside and outside the event, so we want to go straight to KCRA 3's Peyton Headley, who is outside. So Peyton, what's it looking like?
Yeah, so they opened the gates at 3:30, like you mentioned. Since then, thousands of people are coming through here. I'll give you a look. This is the section right in front of the podium here. You can see a band beginning to take the stage. You can also see dozens and dozens of people in this section have brought blankets, and they are sitting here, of course, waiting for the main event to start at 6. And if you pan to the left, you can see even more people who have brought their chairs, people who are in merch. So we know that they had to actually accommodate a larger than expected crowd. So this event was originally supposed to be in Auburn, but they moved it here to Folsom Lake College. And the goal of this event, according to their website, is they're encouraging communities to fight against President Trump's policies. And you can see from where we are right now, that line of people, hundreds and hundreds of people. This crowd will be made up of thousands that is snaking to get into the stadium here right now. We know at past stops, they've talked about Trump's immigration policies and work by Elon Musk and Doge. The latest stretch of this tour has been stops in western states. They've been in Utah, Idaho, California, and they are planning on hitting Montana tomorrow. So, of course, everyone here is waiting. New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. So to run you through the lineup for tonight, we know that at 4:30, music by Dogpatch is supposed to begin, and then at 5:15, music by Philharmonic, and then at 6 p.m., that is when the speaker program starts. Of course, that is the main event that all of these thousands of people are here to see this evening, this afternoon. Of course, we'll keep you updated on the latest, but for now, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Peyton, thank you so much.
All right, let's go outside the event now with KCRA 3's Catalina Estrada. Catalina.
Yeah, so right now we are here on Clarksville Road and East Bidwell Street, and you can see right behind me, people have started to gather in support of President Donald Trump and his administration. We counted about more than 30 people that have came out here to gather in support of him. These demonstrators have signs. We've heard them chanting. And also, as they are here in this corner, we've seen vehicles driving by, honking. This is also where people are coming in to attend this event because the entrance of Folsom Lake is right here on East Bidwell Street. So we can see this is an area where there's a lot of people. Some of these people are coming in for the event, but a lot of them are also here to show their support for President Donald Trump and his administration. We have video from Live Copter 3, and you can just see the amount of people that we have out here right now. And this event is set to start at 6 p.m., but people have started to come out here early. We have not been able to talk to any of the demonstrators that are out here right now, but we have seen more and more gathering. You can probably hear those vehicles also honking as they drive by this area, and we're only expecting more demonstrators to come out here as it gets closer to this event, and we're going to hopefully be able to talk to some of these demonstrators and talk to them about why they're out here tonight. And as soon as we do that, we'll make sure to bring that for you. Live in Folsom, Carolina Estrada, KCRA 3 News. Back to you guys.
Catalina, at this point, what would you say the difference is with how far the demonstrators are from the people lining up for this event, and how many demonstrators for Trump are you seeing versus the number of people showing up for the main event?
Yeah, so we're seeing right now a lot more people showing up for the main event. All of them are walking up East Bidwell Street. You can see a lot of them with their chairs or heading up to that line where Peyton Headley was earlier today. And the demonstrators that we're seeing right now are the ones that you're going to see right here behind me. That's more than 30 people, but they do expect more people to show up. But we've seen also about 10, 12 vehicles driving by in circles, also in support of President Donald Trump. So there's a good amount of demonstrators coming out here tonight, and they're only expecting more to show up.
All right, Catalina, thank you.
Thank you so much. And we want to show you some road closures to keep in mind around this event. Scholar Way between East Bidwell Street and Silberhorn Drive, and Cavett Drive between Scholar Way and Lothian Way will be closed until 9 tonight. You can expect heavy traffic on East Bidwell Street, as we just saw in Catalina's live shot, and on Scholar Way and surrounding streets.
Let's take live pictures from Live Copter 3 once again, and you can see all the people there right through that neighborhood. You see homes there, and people are just snaking through the neighborhood. To give you an idea of exactly where this 1 mile long line is going right now, it's going along Scholar Way and then up Silberhorn Drive all the way up into a neighborhood. We're seeing people on Bauer Circle. So we're monitoring this situation as people go into the stadium for tonight's event, and we're monitoring the protests as well. We'll check back in a few minutes.
Yeah, and just something to note here as we take this live look, we're seeing a lot of pedestrian traffic, of course, also seeing some of that vehicle traffic on the road. Here's just a really good reminder, if you are driving through this area, to watch out for that pedestrian traffic, as well as we see a lot of busy intersections there in the Folsom Lake College area.